My Kindle Fire apps won't work.
If your Kindle Fire doesn't have enough power to connect to the internet, the apps won't do much.
If its battery was that low, it wouldn't be on.
If the router isn't working, the apps wouldn't do much, either.
The router is fine. Other wireless stuff in the house works fine.
Not if you forgot the Wi-Fi password so the apps can access content or anything else. Not if the Wi-Fi gives priority to the wireless gaming on the gaming console and the Kindle Fire just can't get in.
Before you even ask, no one has blacklisted the Kindle Fire on the router access.
I'd expect them to blacklist the gaming console to get you to use educational apps on the Kindle first.
What I hate is how the apps sometimes work, but now won't.
Sometimes apps themselves won't work until they update before you can play them again. Go to the App Store to download the update.
I can't get it to update. It says the game isn't compatible with my device.
To get around that error, sometimes you have to uninstall or delete the app and reinstall it. And the latest version will be the updated version.
And then reboot. Every tech support solution these days seems to call for that.
If an app just locks up and won't work, rebooting or doing a hard reset may be the best solution.
Or at least, the easiest one.
If the apps don't work after an update on the Kindle to its operating system, rebooting the device is one of the simplest first steps too.
If I've had the OS update, I probably need to update the apps as well.
If you try to update the apps and it says you already have the app, removing them and reinstalling them should get you the latest version that works with the OS.
What does it mean if some apps work but others don't?
Kindle Fire apps may be on the device or in the cloud. If you don't have internet access, what is in the cloud doesn't work.
That's why the first thing you told me was to check my Wi-Fi connection.
Apps downloaded to the device and in the device section should run anyway unless they are corrupted. Devices in the cloud section work if there's a working connect.
What if you don't see any apps in the cloud section?
It is possible you don't have any, but I think some of the default ones are. The solution in that case is connect the Fire to the internet, then sync it.
AKA, make sure it knows who it is and what it is supposed to have.
The second step is making sure you're logged in as you on your device. Purchased apps on the device or the cloud won't show up if someone else is logged in on your device.
It is my account on my device. And it would be obvious from the range of games if one of the kids was logged in on mine.
If you got apps from the Android store that aren't compatible with the Kindle Fire, they may not show up in the cloud section either.